Welcome. We couldn't let the season get by without visiting here, the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, built on the site thought to be the place of Jesus' birth. This weekend, we will explore the 3 accounts of Jesus' birth that we find in the Gospels of Matthew, Luke, and John. From Matthew, we learn about Joseph's experience prior to the birth, and the experience of Herod and the Magi afterwards. In Matthew, we hear Jesus called Messiah and Emmanuel. From Luke, we learn more about the birth itself. From him, we get the swaddling clothes and the babe lying in the manger, as well as the shepherds and the angels. But the most unusual birth account is the one that we find in the Gospel of John, the 1st chapter. There is no baby Jesus at all. Instead, John begins in the darkness and void at the very beginning. The word was spoken into the void, and it became life and light in the darkness. We are then introduced to the man John, who was not the light, but came to testify to it. The true light coming into the world was the Word taking on flesh, the Father's only Son, full of grace and truth. We don't hear the name Jesus until verse 17. Before that, we only know him in metaphor, as Word and light. How do we know Jesus? What language speaks of what he means to us? Perhaps it is Wonderful Counselor or Prince of Peace, as in the prophet Isaiah. Or maybe it is Emmanuel or Messiah. Or perhaps the words that speak best for you are those of metaphor. Jesus is light or way. He is story or song. At our Christmas Eve service at 6 p.m. on Saturday, we will join others at the manger struggling to find words to describe this one who is God born among us. And then on Christmas Day at 11 a.m., we will explore the gifts this child brings us, using the words of a long and silly-sounding Christmas carol as our guide. I look forward to worshiping with you this weekend. May the light of Christ shine brightly in your darkness. Merry Christmas.